Fast food in America, it's officially a scam. I'm Aria. And honestly, I'm fed up with these giant chains treating our wallets like an open buffet. I mean, since when did a basic chicken bucket become a $50 luxury? It's insane. We're living through the literal death of the cheap meal in 2026, and nobody's doing anything about it. Today, I'm not giving you some polished news report. I'm showing you the raw frustration from people who are just trying to eat without going broke. If you're tired of being ripped off, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and join the conversation. Let's look at this mess.
I haven't been to KFC in a minute, and I'm sure many of you as well, especially with the high prices at many of these fast food restaurants these days. But one individual found that out for himself. He wanted to get his family a 16-piece chicken meal. And when he took one look at the price, he immediately was in disbelief. Take a look at this video for yourself. Have a look at this.
Yeah, she done lost that damn mind.
Watch. $55. $55 for a 16-piece meal. I've paused it and zoomed in on it for you. Take a look at that. $55.19 for fast food, Kentucky Fried Chicken. If you didn't get a chance to look at the rest of the menu because he panned so fast, take a look for a 12-piece. That's $43. An 8-piece, $33. And for tenders, $33.29. 12-piece, $43.19. And as you see, $55.19. So basically, in a nutshell, a bucket of chicken at KFC is over $50. Who can afford to eat this stuff? You might as well go to a restaurant if you're going to spend $50. I mean, think about it. The average household, $55.19 for 16 pieces of chicken is just totally insane.
Do you know what pisses me off? Back in 2005, this $20 bill could buy you 11 Crunchwrap Supremes from Taco Bell. Do you know how many you could buy now in 2025 with this $20 bill? Let me show you. Only two. This entire stack right here cost me $84 with tax. Can someone please tell me how this is possible?
Can someone tell me why this chicken sandwich, an order of French fries, and this drink, look at it, literally the size of my hand, okay, this is a small drink, was $17.59. Shake Shack, like this, that tastes like it came out of a machine, one of those stupid freestyle machines that has 17,000 flavors in it. It sure isn't for the branding on the bag because there is none. Okay, I guess the presentation and eating it in your car is kind of cute, but not $17 cute. Like, what, and the $17, I'm sure there's a reason, right? Like, there has to be a reason why Shake Shack was just $17.
It's not just that the prices are sky high, the food is literally shrinking. They call it shrinkflation, but I call it a straight-up robbery. You're dropping $40 and getting nuggets the size of a dime and cold fries. Like, where is the dignity? These corporations are charging premium prices for garbage quality, and it's honestly disgusting.
Officially too poor for KFC. I am making pulled pork sandwiches for dinner tonight, and my family wanted coleslaw, specifically the coleslaw from KFC. So after I left the grocery store, I went to KFC and I ordered 3 sides of coleslaw and a kid's chicken nugget meal because I was hungry. I hadn't eaten all day. 3 sides of coleslaw and a kid's meal was, guess how much? Oh wait, just guess. $36. $36 for 3 sides of coleslaw and a chicken nugget kids meal. Like, what is this world coming to? I don't even understand how they can justify charging so much for coleslaw and 5 of the tiniest chicken nuggets I have ever seen in my life. Like, I'll show you. Like, just look at that. That is the tiniest little nuggets I have ever seen in my life. And then I got like a half order of fries. It was the smallest kids meal I've ever seen. Cold fries. I didn't get my drink. I didn't even realize that I didn't get my drink because it was supposed to be a Capri Sun. I didn't even realize I didn't get it until like I'd already driven away, and it's just a Capri Sun, so like whatever. But you're charging $36 and you're not even giving people their complete order. 3 sides of coleslaw and a kids meal, $36. That is just crazy.
I'm actually flabbergasted right now, so it's kind of my fault. I didn't prepare well before work, and I'm hungry and I don't want to faint. So I went to McDonald's to get myself a quick bite. Tell me how one Egg McMuffin is $5.99 for just the Egg McMuffin. No drink, no hash browns. $5.99 for one Egg McMuffin. I got this sausage burrito for like $3 just as an alternative. I cannot justify $5.99 for an Egg McMuffin. Like that, I think doubled the cost. I get it, inflation, shit like that, but like it's fast food. Bring down the ego.
I literally got 3 things from Taco Bell, and it was like $15 and something. Like a medium, not even a large Dr. Pepper, and 2 cheesy gordita crunches is $15? I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so I actually just left a drive-thru without buying anything because I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I said, I'll just take some chicken tenders. And they're like, okay, there's like a 4 or 6, whatever. I was gonna get, I think it was 6 chicken tenders, and they're like, that will be $20. And I was like, I didn't even get fries or a drink, literally just chicken tenders. And I was like, that is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like, I'm so sorry, but I can't do that. That's bonkers. So I had to say, no thank you, I think I'll just starve today. I'm gonna actually go get a taco at Taco Bell because it's not $20 for one taco. I know that. I was like, for a few chicken tenders is $20 with no sides, no drink at a drive-thru? That's bonkers. What's the most expensive fast food that you've bought lately?
We got Five Guys for dinner because health. I had an Oreo shake. Five Guys is absolutely outrageously expensive. $70 for 2 burgers, 2 shakes, and fries. God, the bag is all steamy, probably because of the fries. Look at that. Which one do you think looks bigger?
You got a single?
Yeah. Kind of look the same.
Mm-hmm.
Both,
I feel like
I love how they just like put all the fries in here on top of this.
And you know what? People are finally saying enough. When you see folks driving away from the window without their food because the total is just too much, that's a red flag for the whole industry. The giants are crumbling. Wendy's, Denny's, Pizza Hut, they're shutting down by the hundreds. This isn't a coincidence. It's a total system failure.
Fast food chain Wendy's says it's planning to close hundreds of restaurants as it suffers a business downturn. The fast food giant says it's shutting down about 5 to 6% of its U.S. chain locations, equating to around 240 to 360 store closures. Wendy's says the move comes following an 11% drop in sales domestically and a 10% drop in global sales in the fourth quarter.
Domino's Pizza is closing 250 plus locations and filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Wendy's is closing 300 to 600 locations in 2026. Popeye's Chicken is closing 136 plus locations and also filing bankruptcy, mostly in Florida and Georgia. Papa John's is closing over 300 locations in 2026. Denny's is closing over 150 locations in 2026. Red Lobster is closing over 100 locations in 2026. Red Robin is closing 70 plus locations in 2026. Pizza Hut is closing 250 locations in the US in 2026. Smoky Bones is closing 120 locations in 2026. It brings me absolutely no joy to bring you this information. However, it is the real facts of what is going on in the US economy in 2026. Please don't spend any money. Please plan your spending, do a budget.
I predict that tons of fast food and restaurant places are going to go out of business before they figure it out. What am I talking about? The fact that it's so damn much money to go out to eat right now that people just aren't doing it anymore. And if they do it, they're going to places that have actually gotten it. What do I mean by gotten it? Okay, so I can go to In-N-Out for half the price of every other fast food place, and the food is better. I can go to Chili's, BJ's, or Red Lobster and get a meal for lunch for under 20 bucks or happy hour $5 margaritas. Well, you can't go to McDonald's or Chipotle for under 20 bucks now. Yeah, if you hit the dollar menu, you use the app and you do the little tricks and stuff. Me and my son went to Chipotle the other day. The video's everywhere. It was $52.64 for the two of us to get 2 bowls and 2 drinks. Like, these people have lost their minds. A lot of these fast food places and a lot of these sit-down places. Like Denny's, me and my son went to Denny's to have breakfast. It's a Denny's. It was over $62 for the two of us to have coffee and our breakfast. And I was like, what the hell did...
Why is going out to dinner so much money nowadays? Like, I also have no issues spending money on food and like a nice restaurant and a great experience. And I know that sometimes, like, when we go out for coffee, yes, you can make coffee at home. We like to go out once a week, but it's just for the atmosphere, it's to get out of the house, right? I have no problem spending money on food and on great places. It's one of my favorite things to do. But it's gotten to the point where you're not paying for quality anymore. Like, my partner and I went out for dinner a couple nights ago. We had a couple of drinks and we had some food. It was like a pub, basically. It was like shitty wings and like shitty pizza, honestly. And we had a couple of drinks each. I know that's where the majority of the money comes from. And it was over $100 before tip. And it was supposed to be just like a very chill outing, and that's every restaurant nowadays though. Like, you cannot go out for drinks and food without it being more than $100. And I'm just like, I'm baffled, and nothing keeps me up at night like spending that kind of money on a dinner that wasn't that good. It makes me not want to leave the house, except for a few restaurants that I know are going to be good. But these other places, they need to check themselves, because like, things are getting out of hand.
So why is this happening? It's pretty simple. Corporate greed finally hit a wall. These companies thought they could just keep hiking prices and we'd keep paying. Well, they guessed wrong. In 2026, fast food isn't the easy option anymore. It's a financial mistake. Between the supply chain excuses and the labor costs, the bottom line is they lost their identity. They used to be about value, and now that value is gone. In my opinion, fast food as we knew it is dead. It's over. We're moving into an era of ghost towns, where these neon signs are just going to be relics of the past. It's time to head back to our own kitchens and stop feeding the greed. But hey, I want to hear from you. Are you done with fast food, or are you still holding out hope for a comeback? Drop a comment below. I'm Aria. Stay smart and don't let them rob you. Catch you in the next one.